Sspdf General Headquarters at Bilpam. We had called you to come and update you on the latest security developments. All of you would agree with me that after some disturbing videos circulated on social media yesterday, a lot of South Sudanese were disappointed. And yesterday, some reports of disturbances were reported in different residential areas. We moved into action by deploying heavily in areas that were being seen to be experiencing a lot of disturbances. We were able to control the situation. Additional security forces were also deployed today in most residential areas, public places like markets, and other areas, with the intention of ensuring that lives are not lost, properties are not either destroyed or looted. And you can see with me here, over there, we have a lot of women and children. We have a lot of women and children at Sspdf General Headquarters. These are civilians that were negatively affected yesterday. Most of these civilians are residing here at New Site, Mangatene, different residential areas here near the General Headquarters. We moved in at night. We were able to bring to safety 70 individuals, 75 individuals. And today they have been arriving at the Army Headquarters for protection. And as we speak, we have about 600 Sudanese nationals that have come to the General Headquarters of Sspdf for protection. They have been given protection. They are now being registered so that the necessary intervention is made. I was reliably informed by the Director for Administration and General Services that they are being registered and they are doing their best maybe to give them some assorted food rations. This is what we have done, and we will continue to protect the civilians wherever they are. This afternoon, the Chief of Defense Forces, along with his colleagues, the heads of the other organized forces, were given very strong directives by His Excellency the President in his capacity as the Commander-in-Chief of Sspdf and the Supreme Commander of all the organized forces, that all citizens, all foreigners who are residing in the Republic of South Sudan must be protected, along with their properties. No looting, no destruction of their properties. We have started this. We are going to continue with the same mandate of protecting whoever is within the territory of the Republic of South Sudan. It is our mandate. We have exercised it properly, and you can see it with your own eyes that we were able to save this. We have also others at the Police General Headquarters, Sudanese nationals. We also have at other locations. For today, you will go around, ask them, are they okay? They'll be able to tell you the level of support they have received from us. We do not want to do what we have seen on social media. We do not want anybody to do what we had seen on social media to any foreigner, South Sudanese and the rest. So my appeal to all of you who are outside there, especially members of the organized forces who are on duty, you do your work diligently. For those who might be loitering, you should report to the nearest, to your respective units. Anybody that is found loitering or looting or destroying properties will be arrested and held accountable. Thank you very much.
So, General, you can give us the casualties, numbers of casualties.
All
injured, so
I just only saw a statement released by the spokesperson of police that they registered 3 fatalities without giving details. I'm yet to be officially updated on the casualties by the Office of the Chief of Defense Forces. As soon as I receive that update, I'll gladly share it with all of you.
How long are they going to be placed?
I honestly do not know. The exercise which was started some few minutes ago with the registration done by our own personnel, and I'm sure once they are done with the registration, Of course, this will not be the ideal place for them to be staying at, because these are Army General headquarters. They were given this sanctuary for their safety. I'm very sure the command of Sspdf will get in touch with the line ministries, with the relevant humanitarian organizations to come and assess them here and look for a suitable location where they would be staying for longer periods.
Is the country going to the curfew?
I learned that the curfew was announced by the IGP. I do not have details. Maybe you contact the police spokesperson.
What is going to be the type of security measures in Juba tonight, for the night, because people fear that at night things will resume the looting?
We have put in place, we have deployed additional security forces in areas with reported cases of disturbances. Like here in Newside, we have deployed additional security forces. We deployed in around custom areas. So the number of security forces to be deployed will be determined by the level of threat that is being reported. So we'll do massing of troops at places where there are real threats to the lives of Sudanese and other foreign nationals. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes, General. You said these people will be taken to where they will stay for a longer period. Does it mean that the situation is not going to normalize anytime soon? Because are they not going to go back to their residences where they came from?
Well, of course, they will not. They will definitely go back to their places where they were displaced from. I just cannot tell you when, because an operation is underway to ensure that all those who were displaced, by deploying more security forces in the affected areas, is to ensure that law and order is restored, to ensure that those who may be almost took law into their own hands, they are apprehended. The presence of security forces in different residential areas will stabilize the situation, and as soon as it is stabilized, these people would be free to go back to their places.
Is it the challenges facing organized forces to tackle the situation?
Yeah, of course, like you have seen, we have around 500, around 500 families, around 500 families. Around 500 families. You can see the logistics, the transportation aspect. Transporting these families is a challenge. So we have been bringing them in turns. A taxi goes, brings some, goes, comes back. Yeah. So we have problems, challenges of transport. And for those who are here, been here the whole day, we have a challenge of providing service in terms of water and in terms of food. And that's why the director for general administration and general services told me that they are putting arrangements in place to ensure that they are given some food items from us. You know, we are driving this from our mandate. Our mandate is the protection of the territorial integrity of this country, the people and their properties, regardless of who they are. It is our mandate to protect lives. And we are forced by the prevailing situation to bring them here, all right, just to save lives from those who nearly took law into their own hands. So we took it as a gesture and our commitment to serving humanity, that yes, it is the Army General Headquarters, but if these lives were not, these people were not brought here, maybe the situation would have been very different.
What is your message to those who have assaulted Sudanese and who are, I don't know what is the situation in other parts of South Sudan? There were reports in Bor, Awil and other towns where similar attacks took place. But what's your message to those who are angry and targeting Sudanese because of what happened in Wad Medani?
My message, I'll be basically echoing the message that was released by His Excellency the President, that is urging all South Sudanese to remain calm and to make sure that they do not take law into their own hands, to wait for the government to coordinate with the sisterly Republic of Sudan. So the message of the President is clear: no tit for tat. They should not do exactly what was done in Wad Medani or in other parts of Sudan. And to prevent that from happening, that's why security forces have been given clear directives and orders to prevent such acts. And anybody that does it will be held in accordance with the law.
Thank you.
Thank you.